All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and his unbegotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahushai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Balash Kadash, Holy Tongue, and I say Barakabam to the elders and apostles, Wa'akwa, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit down lesson of the earthquakes in diverse places as of March the 19th, 2026, on this Thursday night. And you had this is from Reuters, published, published March the 19th, 2026 at 7:30 p.m. Yep, 7:30 p.m. 7:39 minutes, say Slovakia. Updated 3 hours ago, and it reads, it says earthquake of a magnitude of a 6.7 strikes the South Shetland Islands. The GFC says it says a magnitude. Slovakia. Yep, it says a magnitude of a 6.7 earthquake struck the South Islands, Shetland Islands of Antarctica on Thursday. The German Research Center for Geoscience (GFC) says the quake was at a depth of 10 kilometers, 6.21 miles. The GFC says it says the U.S. Tsunami warning system says there was no tsunami threat from the earthquake. Right, so in that island region had a magnitude of a 6.7 earthquake, which is a large earthquake over there in that region. And I believe there was another earthquake over in the Venta Islands. I believe that was a 6.1. Yeah, you had a 6.1 earthquake in the, it says 6.1 earthquake in the Ventura Islands. Yep, in the Ventura Islands. Yep, west and northwest of Ventura Islands. That was a 6.1 earthquake over in that area. And this is the book of Luke 21, verse 11. It says, a great earthquake shall be in diverse places. So there are going to be great earthquakes in diverse places. And that's what we're seeing. And Shalom to Akim, that's on the comment board at Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, Barakabah to your household, and I say Shalom. And this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7, another precept to that. This is Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So there will be an uptick of great earthquakes in various places and earthquakes in diverse places, which we'll see. Looks like you had a 6.7 earthquake in the islands of Antarctica. And you had that 6.1 earthquake over there in the Ventura Islands. So these are great earthquakes in diverse places that Yahushua spoke about in red letter. This is the second Ezra's 9 and verse 2 from the Apocryphal books and the Holy Scriptures. It reads, it says, then thou shalt understand it is a very same time where in the highest was the Heavenly Father will begin to visit the world which He made. So we're going to see the Heavenly Father visit this earth which He made. Now we understand what the heart machine, with the climate change, Mother Nature, and all that. But at the end of the day, we give credit to the Heavenly Father of Him visiting the earth because He created everything. No, He's the true creator of heavens and earth, which is the Heavenly Father's in the business earth. And definitely we start to see that with the earthquakes, which that's something that will continue to increase. And this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 3. Therefore, next shall be saying earthquakes, uproars, people war, right? So more increasing earthquakes and uproars, people war right along with them. And this is the book of Psalms 18 and verse 7. It's the book of Psalms, that's Proverbs. It's the book of Psalms 18 and verse 7. Yep, Psalms 18 and verse 7. It says, then the earth shook and trembled, and the foundations also the hills was moved with shaking because it's rock, because of the Heavenly Father visiting the earth with the great shakings, because He's angry at the wicked every day. That's why He's visiting the earth with the shakings, with the earthquakes. That's what we're seeing. That was in the book of Psalms 18 verse 7. And this is the book of Isaiah chapter 28. It's the prophet Isaiah chapter 28. Yes, book of Isaiah. No, Isaiah 29, verse 6. I meant to say, then I'll close it out. Yeah, book of Isaiah, chapter 29, and verse 6. It says, Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and storms and tempests and the flame of fire. Right, so Yahweh Shai is going to visit the earth with the earthquakes, with the storms and tempests, and the flames of fire, which we're seeing. So that's something going to continue to increase. Now, I meant to say, was I'm gonna look up these latest earthquakes. Yep. So these was the latest earthquakes, because you had a total of 56 earthquakes was recorded from allearthquake.usgs.com, and you had a 4.7 earthquake was recorded in the east to southeast of Kashirin, Hairbrablue, Japan, if I pronounced that right. And then you had a 2.5 earthquake recorded 79 kilometers from the southeast of Adok, Alaska. 3.1 earthquake recorded 21 kilometers northeast of Calibra, Puerto Rico. 2.7 earthquake recorded 21 kilometers in Balmoral, Texas. And you had a 2.8 earthquake recorded 55 kilometers south of White City, New Mexico. And then you had a 6.1 earthquake 100 kilometers west and northwest of the Ventura region. And then you had a 2.5 earthquake in Alaska, 3.1 earthquake Puerto Rico, 2.7 in Guadalajara, Texas, 2.8 southwest of New Mexico, 2.5 earthquake in Puerto Rico, the southeast of Panis, Puerto Rico. You had a 4.4 earthquake recorded 50 kilometers south and southwest of Hainan City, Taiwan. 2.6 earthquake in Alquatuck, Alaska. 4.6 earthquake southwest of Zachariah, Greece, if I pronounced that right. 5.1 earthquake recorded in the South Shetland Islands. I believe that was an aftershock of that 6.7 hit over in that region over there, in that Arctic region. And then you had a 3.6 earthquake in Alaska, the northeast portion, the northeast region. It says 2.6 earthquake recorded in the Islands of Alaska. That was a 2.6 over that region. And then you had the 3.8 earthquake 111 kilometers northeast of Wiseman, Alaska. 6.6 earthquake in the South Shetland Islands. And you had the aftershock of 5.1 over in the area as well too. 2.8 earthquake 95 kilometers south of Sand Point, Alaska. 4.7 earthquake recorded 292 kilometers east of Labuka, Fuji. 2.7 earthquake recorded 57 kilometers southeast of Nicholas E, Alaska. 4.5 earthquake recorded 5 kilometers north and northwest Artesia, Colombia. 2.8 earthquake recorded west to southwest of Alicante, Alaska. 3.0 earthquake recorded north Nidias, Puerto Rico. 5.2 earthquake recorded northeast 93 kilometers north and northeast of the Valley and Gallia. 3.1 earthquake recorded 7 kilometers in St. Cresce of West Virgin Islands. 2.6 earthquake recorded east to southeast of Pedro Bay, Alaska. 2.9 earthquake recorded Rat Island, Aldershot Islands, Alaska. Then you had a 4.8 earthquake recorded southwest of Sarajevo, Russia. 4.7 earthquake recorded in the same region, 136 kilometers south of Siberia, west of Russia. 4.8 earthquake recorded south of the Fuji Islands. Then you had a 4.8 earthquake in Siberia, Whiskey, Russia. That was 114 kilometers south of southwest in that region. And then another one was a 4.5 over there in Russia. 5.2. Most of these are aftershocks, earthquakes over there in Russia. 5.4 earthquake south of Panama. And then you had a 5.6 earthquake, 167 kilometers south of Savario, Russia. 5.0 earthquake recorded in the mid India ridge in that region. You had a 3.3 earthquake, 63 kilometers northeast of U.S. Virgin Islands. 2.9 earthquake in Cruz Bay, U.S. Virgin Islands. 61 kilometers northwest of Cruz Bay, U.S. Virgin Islands. 2.5 earthquake recorded 6 kilometers east of Lower Lake, California. 2.9 earthquake recorded 7 kilometers east of Lower Lake, California. Then you had a 2.5 earthquake 7 kilometers east of Lower Lake, California. So these was the latest earthquakes from March the 19th, 2026 on this Thursday night. Isaiah 29 verse 6, thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and storms and tempest and finding by fire. Right, so Yahweh of hosts is going to visit earth, definitely with the earthquakes. We're definitely seeing signs of it. Yeah, we'll get back to that Luke 21 verse 11, then we'll officially close out. Yep, this is Luke 21 and verse 11. Yep, Luke 21 verse 11. And great earthquake shall be in diverse places. Right, as I mentioned again, that 6.7 earthquake hit over there in the Antarctic, that region. And then you had that 6.1 earthquake over there in the Vanuatu Islands. And then you had that 5.6 earthquake over there in Russia. A great earthquake shall be in diverse places. Right, so on a daily basis that Yahushua spoke about, we're going to be seeing the uptick of great earthquakes in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fruitful sights and great signs shall be from heaven. So hopefully this was edifying of this sit-down lesson of the earthquakes in diverse places as of March the 19th, 2026 on this Thursday night. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Baruch HaKadosh, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'Shem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Baruch HaKadosh on the tongue. And I said Baruch Thumb to the elders and apostles, Ba'akim, Ba'akwa. Until next time, I would say Shalom.